This is a very proud moment to see something like this. This is the kind of engagement I'm looking for. Thank you, SuperGringo, here from YouTube. Everybody here has a right to read what he said. And since not everybody's on here, he's responding to Mcluvin news on Arizona 1864 abortion ban, Trump and MAGA Republicans, the bar is so low. This comment, I definitely felt every part of this. I realized I said I'd go out and get some food, but guess what? I had to take a step to look back because it's so true, the cause of the fight for the truth and the protection of our First Amendment rights, our media and good people fighting the good fight, even those on the MAGA side, even those on the Republican side, even those on the Democratic side. There is good people apart from all this injustice, this hate, this discrimination, this division in this country, and the problems that are going on around. And we have to remember something. We can't just normalize this stuff. So we have to protect ourselves, to protect our communities, our people in America, people fighting the good fight. I've already made my full response to his full comment, and his last point there is the conclusion of not focusing on such polarized negativity and bringing down the division in our country with the brainwashing, and let's not allow fear to cloud our judgment and dictate our priorities, because I honestly have to say Republicans, they're still very guilty of this. Democrats have also done it in some cases, but they're not as big of a proponent using fear. So, you know, I definitely spoke out for what I'm doing and what I'm focusing on. And that's my full assessment there. But you know what? The law still applies. That's the important thing we have to remember. The law still applies. And when we get back to some sanity and we start holding these people accountable, that's the real core factor. But his entire post, as long as it is, I figure not a lot of people are going to take the time to read this, because who's going to read an essay on a comment? And I did make that point to him that this may not be the best place to write it, but I'm glad he put his voice out there. I'm glad he got his words out there. I support and honor and respect the fact that he shared this with me. I am now going to go off and get some food, because this comment is a nice reminder of the kind of civility and understanding and basic moral principle that matters. Even if he posted this comment on my YouTube, many people may not see it until now. I definitely am a big supporter of this kind of open mindset of thinking. Thank you, SuperGringo. And the real fear, the understanding, the narrative. You own this, sir. Thank you so much. I really would value this. And if we ever get a chance to talk, I really would appreciate your educational insight and your sense of compassion and understanding for the balance of the delicacy of our country here in America and the values even around the world for just humanitarian cares and concerns, apart from everything going on, because it is a focus of the shift that is quite alarming. And you hit the narrative perfectly in here. Thank you again, SuperGringo. Big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you. I'm off to go get food. I know in my last video I said I was going to, but I still haven't. I actually got on the phone with my company where I just ordered a vice grip, and I had placed the order over the weekend, and it just didn't go through because of the weekend. And paying for some reason on PayPal, if you guys know what paying for is, it's a wonderful free alternative if you don't have credit to pay for something you can't afford in full. Everything's difficult right now in this economy. I had to buy a vice grip. I needed one. I've done over 60 some projects with an ankle grinder, bent over, hurting my back, dangerous work cutting open compressors, and it's such dangerous work that I put myself into. And I finally have gotten through the process of finally getting a ankle grinder protection with a vice grip. So other than that, there's really nothing else I can say. And all I'm going to say to you guys is thank you for following me, Mcluvin News, Philip here, supporting journalism, truth, and the fight for the kids in the future, because without the present, there is no future. Thank you again for watching.